Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video here at Mixing Music Analog, I'm going to do a channel update video. So over the last several weeks, you've seen a lot of videos where I've gone back in the past and pulled some old footage and put together like a little bit of a history series on how we installed the studio. That was 4 or 5 weeks. We've done a couple of live streams, but the videos have been coming, the new content videos have been coming a little bit slower than normal, and I wanted to kind of update you and let you know what I'm kind of up to here, what's going on, and more importantly, the videos that are in queue, that are scheduled to be done, and that are coming over the next several weeks. So that's what I'm gonna do. I wanna tell you about a lot of cool stuff. Some of this stuff you've heard me say on the live streams, and some of the stuff you haven't heard me say at all before. But I got some confirmations on some new gear coming and some things that we're gonna be showing on the channel, and I wanna update you and let you know what that's all about. So hopefully you stick around to the end of the video and you kind of check this out and you kind of dig it. So I got a whole list of stuff here I want to tell you about what's been going on here in Mixing Music Analog. So the reason why the videos have been coming a little bit slower, at least the new content has been coming slower. I've still been doing a video every week, but some of this stuff again has been more of the history tour. Number one, because I found that interesting. And number two, I was trying to buy myself a little time to create some new content because I've been extremely busy working not only on client projects, but running a couple of YouTube channels. And I'm in the middle of just finished one and about to start another mixing training course. So let me tell you a little bit about the courses that I've been working on and the ones that are coming up for the rest of 2024 as I sit here right now towards the end of June of 2024. So I just finished at the end of last week the new Mixing Masterclass Volume 2, which is primarily all in the box with plugins, but there is an analog kind of a mini course in that course as well. The Mixing Masterclass Volume 2 is a course that has been updated. Volume 1 was released back in 2019. Fast forward almost 5 years later, I did Volume 2. We're gonna retire Volume 1. And Volume 2 is different in a lot of ways. You can check the link in the description box and go out to the website at Home Recording Made Easy. I have a whole landing page, tells you all about the course. But the number one thing is we're gonna have a mixing contest associated with the Mixing Masterclass Volume 2, which by the way, is gonna go on sale July 15th, 2024. So again, click the link in the description box, check it out. Got a lot of gear we're gonna be giving away as part of the mixing contest. That I just finished. That's, I think, an 8-hour course. Really cool. You're really going to dig it. Even if you work hybrid and work with hardware, you're going to love the Mixing Masterclass. And if you work all in the box, primarily with plugins, you're going to doubly like the Mixing Masterclass. So go check that out. So that's the first thing. Now I'm about to start and about to embark on in the next week, the next Mixing Hybrid course, which is Mixing Hybrid Country. And we're going to be featuring the artist Lori Cole. You've seen some of her songs on this channel in the past. We're going to do a mix by her, all analog, all with hardware, the whole Mixing Hybrid treatment. And we're gonna have a couple extra sessions that are gonna be given away, free multi-track sessions along with the course for people that want it. And again, we're gonna have a mixing contest associated with that where we're gonna be giving away some cool gear by Stam Audio, by Z&H Designs, and some others. So we're gonna have some cool hardware I'm gonna be giving away as well as part of that mixing contest. That course is scheduled to be released sometime in the fall of 2024. Maybe mid to late September is the time frame. But again, check homerecordingmadeeasy.com. That's where all of my training courses are sold. You'll learn more about that when it comes around, and I'll be putting it on the channel. As soon as I'm done with Mixing Hybrid Country, I'm going right into Mixing Hybrid Hard Rock Metal, which is scheduled to be released sometime at the end of the year, maybe Christmas, or it actually may fall into the beginning of 2025, January, February. But we're going to be doing Mixing Hybrid Hard Rock Metal, which will be very cool. We're going to be featuring the artist James D. Cooler, who is the same artist that we use for the Mixing Masterclass coming out in July. Again, you're going to hear a lot more about James D. Cooler and his music on this channel and many of the product demos that are coming up. Again, check the links in the description box to go check out James's music. He's fantastic. We're going to be doing one of his songs, the Mixing Hard Rock course. And again, we're going to have a mixing contest. Again, this is the first time that I'm actually tying mixing contests and having some cool sponsored giveaways for you guys as part of my training courses when I release those new training courses. That's never been done before. I've never did that before. So again, when we do Mixing Hybrid Hard Rock Metal, we're going to give away some cool gear by Stam Audio. We're going to give away some cool gear by Z&H Designs. We might even be giving away some cool gear by Audioscape again. So make sure you stay close to the website. And again, the website you really want to stay close to is homerecordingmadeeasy.com. You want to get on my email list because that's when you're going to know about all this stuff and you're going to get special deals and discounts that you will not get if you're not part of my email list. So go to Home Recording Made Easy. Again, link will be in the description box. And there's a free mixing course that you can download for free. Most of you guys watching this channel, that's more for beginners. But hey, if you want to get into my ecosystem, download that free course. It'll automatically put you on my email list, and then you'll be able to find out all about all the deals and discounts, especially if you're into the hybrid mixing courses. All of my courses are sold at Home Recording Made Easy. So that's what's going on for the courses. 2 to 3 mixing courses by the end of this year. Okay, so make sure you check that out, especially the mixing masterclass. So let me tell you about some of the gear that we have coming in. Now, you guys have already seen last week or the week before the Stam stereo Pultec that we did an unboxing. The sound demos are scheduled to be done, not this week, as I said, next week. We have David S.J. coming up from New York. He's going to be here to help me do the audio demos for the Stam Audio Pultec as well as some other gear. So that video is coming. That's going to be coming in the next week or two. We also have the Stam Audio API preamps that were part of that mixing or part of that unboxing video. Those demos are going to be done as well. Okay, so we're going to have those 2 videos coming. We also have the Stam Audio 3 different SSL style bus compressors, which are on the way. They're not here yet, but they're on the way. I've been in contact with Josh over at Stam Audio. Guys, been so generous. Again, Josh, thank you so much. 3 SSL bus compressors. They have different modifications. One is going to have an API mod in it. One has a Fairchild mod in it. And I think the other one is just his straight up SSL version of it. Full rack 1U. Those are coming. We're going to do a video with our good buddy David S.J. where we're going to compare all 3 in the same video on different sound sources so you can hear the difference between the different modifications, what makes them different, what makes them cool. At least one of those bus compressors, if not 2, will be one of our prize giveaways for our mixing hybrid courses coming up, as I said a little bit earlier. So we have 3 SSL bus compressors with different flavors coming here soon. Then maybe towards the end of the year, we're definitely going to get one, but I'm not sure when it's going to be delivered. It's the Stam Audio Stam Child, the 670 Fairchild. They are going to be making them sometime towards the end of the summer. I am on the list to get one, so we can do some demos for that. That's coming. It may not, again, depending on lead times and, everything that happens in the world. Not sure when that's coming, but we are going to get one. We are working out a deal to get one here. So we're going to get one sooner or later. That's coming. And we'll do a bunch of videos on that. The Stam Audio SA609, which I have in the rack behind me, the one that I paid for with my own money. Demos coming for that as well. Love it, been using it. You're going to see videos for that. So that's all the Stam Audio stuff. So we got a ton of stuff just from Stam. The audio demos for the Pultec and for the API pre's, the SSL bus compressors and the different flavors, the SA609, and then towards the end of the year, hopefully a 670 from Stam. There might be some other stuff as well that I'm working on with him. And he's also, again, been so cool, Stam Audio's been and Josh has been, about getting some of these things that we can use as giveaways as part of our mixing contest prizes. I can't thank these guys enough. Fabulous company. Next company I want to talk about is our good old friends over at Audioscape. You know I love Audioscape. Some of you have asked me, hey, are you doing any more work with Audioscape? They're releasing new products. I haven't heard anything. Yes, of course we're going to do more work with Audioscape. We are going to be doing the stereo version of the LA3. That is on the way. I was in contact with them this week, and that is being done. We're going to get that. We're going to demo that on the channel. We also are going to be getting from them possibly, and I have another source that might be getting one. One of the Audioscape pieces I've been dying to try is the D-Comp. The D-Comp, which is kind of their take of the EMI. I think it's a TG stuff. Can't wait to hear that. We're going to be getting one of those as well. Might be a month or so, but that video is going to be coming as well. Demos, demonstrations, all that stuff. So we got the LA3, we got the D-Comp from Audioscape. There may even be some other Audioscape stuff that we're going to check out as well. Some of their 500 series stuff. that I'm hopefully gonna get, again, as a way to give away to you guys, because I really don't need that stuff here, but I wanna check it out. I want you guys to see it, and I wanna be able to give it to you as part of a mixing contest giveaway. Gonna be doing lots of mixing contests here on Mixing Music Analog coming up the end of this year into 2025. I want to do a lot more of that stuff. I want to get you guys more involved. I want to be able to give you guys some of the gear from these cool companies that are willing to give away some stuff, and that's awesome. So again, thank you Audioscape, Chris and Michael and Trevor and all the guys and gals down there. I can't say enough great things about our good buddies at Audioscape. We also have another company, brand new company, that I mentioned on the last live stream. They reached out to me a couple of months ago, a company out of the UK. All their design and stuff is designed and done in the UK, called Z&H Designs. Now, Z&H Designs is a small little company, much like the Stam Audios and what Audioscape started as, although Audioscape is now expanding. Small little hand builder, one at a time, all handmade, kind of a boutique, if I can use that word in a good way, kind of a company that makes some of the classic gears again, with a twist. We have a bunch of their gear coming in. They only have a handful of pieces. All of it is sitting in this studio, getting ready for an unboxing video. So check out Z&H Designs. Again, I'll link everything in the description box below. But they have an 1178, their version of an 1178. It's here. We're gonna be checking that out. We're gonna be listening to it. We're gonna see what Z&H Designs is all about. We have their, which is a very, very cool piece that I'm really looking forward to trying, which is their version of the Soundtech 250 mastering EQ. That is here and in the building. We're going to be checking out that as well. We also have a couple of their 500 series. They make the 560, the API 560 EQ with the sliders on it. Those are here. We're going to be checking out those as well. We also have two 500 series modules, that Soundtech 250, which is a 3U full rack unit. They also make that in a 500 series variant. So we have a pair of those that are here. We're going to compare those to the full rack unit. Those may also be given away as part of a mixing contest prize. So Z&H Designs, brand new company. Really like their website. They got some new early promotional YouTube videos out. We're going to be one of the first YouTube channels outside of the companies that's going to break all the Z&H Design stuff out and check it out. We're going to unbox it. We're going to look at the craftsmanship. We're going to open up the case just like we did with Stam Audio. And then most importantly, we're going to listen to it and see if it's any good. And I have high hopes for Z&H Design. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I'm really, really fortunate and feel very lucky and honored to be working with them. They seem like a great company, great group of guys, small little company, just building high quality stuff in small batches. Very, very cool. So that's the other gear that we have coming in. So we got lots of gear coming here. Some of it's going to stay. Some of it's going to be given away to you guys. It's going to be very, very cool. Few other videos that we have coming. A lot of people ask me about the POV series, the mixing, the POV with the little cam, the little action cam on my hat and seeing some POV mixes. Yes, that series has not gone away. We got a couple that are going to be coming up again in the near future. It's on my list. A couple of songs by James D. Cooler. Again, check his links in the description box below. You're going to love James. Great music. We're going to do a couple of his. We're going to be able to give away the multi-tracks so you guys can mix that stuff as well. We also have a couple of multi-tracks from a colleague and a new friend of mine that's done some really great covers of some really good classic songs from the 80s and the 90s. I'm gonna save that for a surprise. It's coming, but we're gonna be able to give away the multi-tracks. You're gonna be able to mix some really cool tunes by really remarkable covers by bands like Van Halen and bands like Def Leppard and bands like artists like Shania Twain and stuff like that. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be doing that. And then the last thing I want to tell you guys about, another company that I'm working with. Again, no affiliation as far as they're not paying me. And by the way, none of these companies are paying me any money to do anything that I'm talking about here. Some of them are giving the gear, but no one's paying me anything. But here's a company I think is really cool. I know you guys have heard about it. It's a website called Access Analog, where apparently you can, with a plugin in your DAW, you can hook up to their network via the internet and you can process stuff through hardware in real time and print it back into your DAW. So it's a good way to audition new pieces of gear before you buy. It seems like it's a pretty affordable way if you don't have hardware or you don't know if you like a piece of hardware to do that. We're gonna do some videos on that as well, and I'm gonna check that out. They were really, really gracious to give me a bunch of months of free access to their site so I can try a bunch of stuff out and bring some videos to you guys. I don't see too many people talking about that. I don't know if it's a hit or miss. It sounds like a cool concept, so I want to bring that to you guys. So that's Access Analog. We're going to do some demos for them, and I am talking to them about, hey, if the stuff is really cool and we do some cool content, can I get some free access or some free credits or whatever? So again, to give away to you guys so you guys can check out their stuff free of charge. There's ways that you can buy a bucket of credits, and it's all time-based on how long you can use each piece of gear, so on and so forth. Again, we'll get into the Access Analog stuff in the very near future. So that's gonna be really cool. Oh, and one last company that I just kind of hooked up with, and we're still kind of working things out, but we know we're gonna get at least one demo unit in here, is by SPL. SPL is going to be sending me they have a new version of their, I think it's a 4-channel transient designer, which I think might be really cool, some cool features in that. We're going to be checking that out. And I'm also talking to them about possibly getting, because you guys asked me about it, I think it's called the Vitalizer. Does that sound right? Like their master bus saturator, they have something called the MK3. I'm trying to get that in here as well to do some demos and to check that stuff out. And then let's see what happens with SPL. I have a couple of their de-essers in the 500 series that I love. I used to use the SPL Big, which I loved, but I've retired that and I'm using the Neve Master Bus Transformer. But SPL's got some high quality stuff. I don't have a whole lot of experience with their stuff, but the few pieces that I've used has been really, really good. So they've been very gracious to send me out a couple of loaner units so we can check those out as well. So a lot of stuff going on here at Mixing Music Analog. So I just wanted to update you guys, tell you about all the stuff that's going on, let you know why the new content's been coming a little bit slower. The live streams have been coming a little bit slower. It's because I've been really busy creating a lot of course content, and I'm going to continue to do that through the rest of this year. But that's the stuff that's coming up, and there's more stuff beyond this already in the works. But I just can't talk about it because I haven't nailed the stuff down, and I don't want to say we're going to be getting some stuff in here and not have it work out. But the stuff that I just told you today, all of that stuff is happening. Most of the gear I talked to you about is in this building physically, so it's here. Some of it's on the way, some of it's going to be coming in the future, and like I said, there's a couple of surprises coming down the road, which if it works out is going to be super cool. So let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions about this sort of stuff. Let me know what you think. Until the next video, I've been Dave with Mixing Music Analog at mixingmusicanalog.com. Thanks so much, everyone, for being patient and for supporting what I do here. I love all of you guys are fantastic. And I mean, I'm telling you, I got some really cool plans of what's going to be coming up, and even in the beginning of next year, 2025. I know we're a little bit out from that, but we're going to get way more heavy into doing stuff other than just product demos here. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff here, really giving you guys an inside look at the way analog mix room runs on a day-to-day basis from a business perspective as well. So until the next video, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video.